And there he is. The final boss that you're going to kill in this dungeon. And guess what? There's a patrol. Always expect a rock patrol.
Hey everybody, this is Gecko Mayhem. This is going to be a very different WoW Classic Hardcore video. I am on the Wrath Classic servers, Wrath of the Lich King Classic servers on my Death Knight. And I am making a Maraudon guide, a walkthrough for the Maraudon dungeon. For Hardcore. Doing it in a party on my hardcore character would probably not be the most sensible thing. It would take too long to make a walkthrough for one, and also I'm doing this so that my party, when we do Maraudon, is ready, is prepared, and just watch this walkthrough and get the gist of what Maraudon's all about. So, what am I doing here in Desolace? I am looking for the NPC that gives the quest. I had a feeling he wandered along here, but I do not see him. There is a centaur who wanders around, and you pick up a major quest. There he is. You pick up a major quest from this guy, the Centaur Pariah. So the first thing you want to do is you want to pick up this quest, the Pariah's instructions. And if you read them, it tells you where Maraudon is. It's set back in the Valley of Spears. And beyond the doors, blah, 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 priestesses may travel, blah, 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 the Nameless Prophet. He's the highest of any tribe in spiritual matters and is one of the oldest of any tribe. So, the Nameless Prophet, that's who you're looking for. And then he says he's powerful, communes with the spirits. He has something called the Amulet of Spirits. It is powerful, but it is incomplete. There are 5 missing gems. Slay the Nameless Prophet, take the amulet from him, and then throughout Maraudon you'll find these Khans. So the gist of this is that you can probably go up that way, but I'm going to go around on the path. So you talk to Nameless Prophet. Maybe do it before you form your party on hardcore, but whatever, do what you like. And that is the main quest. You also get a quest from Archmage Turvosh in Theramore. He's at the top of the tower in Theramore. And so he gives one called Shadow Shard Fragments, and that's another quest that you can do around Maraudon, outside of the portals. So, you make your way up to Maraudon, either with your party or to form your party, whatever. Alright, so let's just pretend that this is hardcore and I'm in a party, and you make your way to the entrance to the stone door. You can probably meet at the meeting stone. Now, the reason I'm doing a walkthrough or a guide for Maraudon is because it is really the first of the almost endgame dungeons, and it's the kind of dungeon where you really need to start paying a lot more attention. And on hardcore, it's a fantastic dungeon, but on hardcore, by this stage, you're in your low 50s, and you've put in so much effort on your character, you don't want to make a mistake. So here we go, Maraudon Guide. So you jump down here, you'd clear. I'm probably just going to kill sort of what your party would kill. I haven't played my Death Knight for 6 months plus, so I'm probably a little bit out of practice. Alright, so we're looking for the Nameless Prophet. Keep clearing. He can spawn anywhere around here, from almost at the entrance. And then obviously all the way down to here. There he is. So he can spawn just about anywhere. And he insta-spawns as soon as you kill him. So he drops the Amulet of Spirits. Right? And you use this to activate the Khans. So I'll show you how that is. How that works. First thing you want to do is turn right here. After you've killed the Nameless Prophet, made your way down, you go to the orange side. So orange side is first.
You're going to probably want to kill the basilisks as you go.
I'm out of range.
Okay. Kill what you need to with your party. The next thing is you pick up a quest from this girl, Legends of Maraudon.
The great outdoors.
That's what you want to pick up. And she wants you to get the Celebrian Diamond and Celebrian Rod. Now, you should have another quest in your inventory at this stage for Maraudon. I think it's from Darnassus, I can't remember. But you have this this glass vial, and you come to this orange pool here, and you click the vial and fill it up. So there is a quest to fill up the vial in that pool. Okay. So the next thing we want to do is take this upper path across the bridge. Very safe till you reach the mobs, and then you'll stop for a minute or two while your party kills them.
I need to get closer.
Right. So, clear your way through here. Easy, easy. I better finish this guy off. Right. Clearing around. You don't have to clear along this way, but you'd have to clear back up. What you can do, if you choose to, is just jump straight off the edge here. Because the Khan should be around here. So you shouldn't have to clear those two. But if you jump off the edge, you can go straight to the Khan. He wanders. He wanders a bit. Right, I think it's a 10-second cast on the amulet. So you get your tank to... Oh, 5-second cast, even better. Maybe it's 10 seconds in Classic. It might be 10 seconds in Classic. Alright, so you want to get your tank to do that and pick this guy up. And then you pick up the Gem of the Third Khan. And we're done with the first of the Khans. Cool, and then you need to clear your way up the stairs. So if you clear down the stairs, you won't have to clear up. It's just there are only 2 basilisks. So, easy. Make your way back up. It's a wee bit of running. It's a little bit of running. So, I mean, what's not, right? In Classic dungeons, it's always running. It's especially inside, you can't mount up, so you're just constantly running everywhere. All right. So the next thing you want to do is you want to jump down here. Could have jumped down the other side, but whatever.
I can't do that yet. I don't have a target.
Alright, kill them and come around here, and this is the entrance to the instance. Alright, very important note. Make sure before you enter, your party is together, everybody's buffed, everybody's mannered up, and that you enter together, because as soon as you enter this portal, the Khan that you want to tag in there, he starts walking. So you want to enter together. As soon as everybody's zoned in, you want to start moving. There are only 2 mobs to kill if you do this right. So, everybody's moving. Everybody's going as fast as they can. Have a DPS sit on that for a minute.
Not ready yet.
Have your tank grab this guy as close as you can and start doing that while someone else tags that mob there. Like this. And then you'd finish this off. The tank would hold the Khan.
Do that yet. That ability isn't ready.
Alright? And then the tank's holding the Khan while the DPS kill the lashes. Now, something to be aware of. I don't have Bestiary installed on this. First of all, if you do this right, somebody tags this lasher so it doesn't attack your tank. Somebody else tags the other lasher while the tank casts the amulet on the Khan. You can start to hit the lashes and wait till the Khan is about here-ish, and you start casting, because by the time he gets to here, he still won't aggro those or that. So you can delay it a tiny bit, but the faster that you can tag the Khan, the better. Grab the gem, loot your mobs, and you're going to exit. So as soon as you've killed the Khan, hopefully you tag him without aggroing those mobs there, or the elite ones around the corner. Loot the gem, and we're going to exit the instance. I was saying before about bestiary, I don't have a mouse over showing skills thing, but these lashes, they do a knockdown. Just make sure your healer is aware that they do a knockdown. Maybe pull them off to the side or something, and healer should stand at range for those. But everybody together, once you've looted the gem, hop down and exit the instance. Alright, so we're going to actually head back out. So same way we came from. If you're not sure, you can actually see on the map that you're going to have to head south to exit. The minimap kind of shows you which way to go, because that would just go around in a circle, and down here is nowhere. So going to go back up that ramp that we came down before. This is the bridge where at the start we could have just dropped down, and then when you're coming back, drop back down and go down that way. There's the orange pool where you filled up the vial. Okay. There's the quest giver. And you want to make your way with your party back out. More running. Okay. Okay. And back out. And this time we are going to head through this tunnel. And we're going to find the third Khan. Okay, so the third Khan. When everybody's ready. That portal won't be there, by the way. Alright. Right. That's the third gem. Once you've hopped down there, killed that Khan, head back up. And it's purple side time. Now, this is where you get the Shadow Shard fragments. Okay, you want to cross the bridge. And the purple side is where you get the Shadow Shard fragments. So these things have a charge, I think, or a spit. Okay, we're going to go to the left. They have an acid spit, right? We're going to drop down here. Your party is going to drop off here. Because if you're doing the Shadow Shard fragments thing, you want to kill as many of these rock things as you can. And then we're going to drop down again to get to the lowest level. Because you're going to be killing as many rock elementals as you can for the Shadow Shard quest. So with your party, you're going to be clearing, killing. you don't want to do the Shadow Shard quest, then
Not ready yet.
you don't have to. But it's probably worth doing, even if it turns grey while you're in the instance, whatever. Or if it is grey to you, it could still be worth doing for a little bit of XP. So once you've dropped down to the bottom, you're going to be just clearing your way back up. And there's the other Khan, the next Khan. So, fourth Khan. Alright. Keep clearing. Clearing stuff. As many rock things as you can find, basically. So, if you don't kill all the rock things, you can probably come back later and possibly do it, because they're only normals. They're not, as you can see, they're not elites. So they're just normal mobs. So if you don't finish it by killing the rock things around there, that's cool. And if you don't want to do the Shadow Shard thing, then just skip it. Don't drop all the way to the bottom. Just go around to where the Khan was. Alright, we're going to enter the instance now. So now we're on the purple side of Maraudon. And this is going to take a wee while. But it's really only 2/5? Half? I don't actually think it's half. Alright. You can clear all the way around if you want, because when you exit the instance, you're going to have to clear all the way around there anyway. Or, with your party, you can drop down here. Alright. So, you'd be just killing stuff, clearing stuff, right? Straight on through. And eventually we will see the last Khan. So, clear your way. You'll probably have to clear this. Watch for the hidden ones, obviously. So as you can see, those groups can be fairly tricky. You need to take them carefully and slowly, and just stay alive. Just make sure that your healer has mana. You know, the general dungeon stuff, but make sure that your DPS take down the little sprites as fast as possible, while the tank holds aggro on the elites. So you can probably, yep, watch out for the hidden ones. Just really make sure that you watch out for the hidden ones. Right. You'll probably want to clear in the bit here. But they're only level 40, 42, 43, so you may not have to clear them. Because everyone's probably going to be about level 52 plus. Pays to clear, just in case. So you can see the Khan, see how he's wandering away? So you can ignore that group for now, and you'll probably want to clear to the Khan. I wouldn't activate him until you've cleared. But he wanders back, so that is actually excellent. If you've timed it well, chances are by the time a proper party clears, everything outside the instance and everything in here up to this point, he will already be wandering back like this. So wherever he is, wandering back and forth, this is the last guy. This is the last Khan that you need to fight. Alright. So loot the gem. Create the Amulet of Union by clicking on a gem. Boom. You're done. There's your amulet. Probably have to clear this guy.
I'm out of range.
They're a pretty low level, so they shouldn't be too hard for your party to deal with, actually. Do this group here. Just be aware of any hidden ones. There's a hidden one there, and there's a hidden one here. So just be aware that those are there when you go to do this group. Alright, that's all you need to clear. Okay, there are four hidden mobs here. Okay, Lord Vyletongue pays to... Yeah, that's pretty loud. It pays to clear the two guys in the shadows here. And then I am not sure if those two shadowed ones come with the boss, but make sure that your DPS takes them out. Alright, so once you've killed Lord Vyletongue... Oh, Infernal Trickster Leggings. Those would be perfect for a hunter, wouldn't they? Hunter or a shaman, huh? So, he drops the Celebrian Diamond. So now you've got the Celebrian Diamond. What are they worth? 1 gold. Yay. Alright, so you've killed Lord Vyletongue. Cool. We're about, like I said, 2/5 of the way through the dungeon. So now we're going to backtrack and exit this side, and we're going back to the orange side. So things to note. The Shadow Stalkers, or whatever they're called, the ones that are hiding in the shadows. Those packs that are 2 elites and 3 sprites that fire poison and all sorts. And Lord Vyletongue has the 2 shadow ads. Just go carefully. You'll be absolutely fine. This guide is more to let you know where to go than tactics. But there are some tactics on some of the bosses and things to be aware of. So, yeah. Lord Vyletongue's down. We're popping out of the purple side and we're going back to the orange side. So you'll need to clear these. If you jumped down at the start, you'll need to clear these.
That's still recharging.
It's a long instance. Just be prepared for that. It's going to take you a couple of hours. If you need more of these guys or the Shadow Shard fragments, then once again just drop right down to the bottom and clear your way out. But if you're done or you don't do that quest, just pop out of the instance and head left here. It might actually make more sense to save this guy for last, because when you exit the purple, you just drop down as a party, you activate him, and you save a little bit of time, to be honest. Once again, to the orange side. Kill him if you have to.
I need to get closer.
So far, this has taken me 30 minutes. So if you're in a party, it's going to take you even longer.
It's too far away.
Okay, back into the orange side. And this is the last stretch. But there are a few bosses to go, that's for sure. If these have respawned, which they shouldn't have, you'll need to kill them again. Right, now. The orange side really starts now. Just be aware of the knockdown from these guys.
I can't do that yet.
Something to look out
That
for
spell isn't ready yet.
is this patrol. Just be aware of this patrol. Watch out for
That
these
ability
sludges.
isn't ready yet.
They do a lot of damage. Right. So, once you get to this room, just be really careful of those sludges. I just want to clear it all quickly. This patrol is going to come along. Try not to get the patrol while you're killing one of the lashes or someone is kiting the sludges. You can actually, once you've cleared that patrol and these few sludges off to the left, it's basically clear for you. So you come through here and you want to go left. Now these are all just normal mobs, but what you need to do is you need somebody to come up to this thing and stop that from spitting out more. And another patrol, so just be aware of that.
I can't cast it yet.
Don't pull all of those together. I shouldn't have to say it, but yeah, don't do that. Once you've cleared those larvae, this is the next boss, Noxxion. So, from what I remember, he splits at a certain percentage of health. He splits off into other elementals that you have to kill. So, let's find out. I'm just going to white hit him and see what happens. So he does a poison, nature damage. Okay, I'll just take him down to 50%. So he disappears and he spawns 5 Noxxion spawns, alright? And then he comes back and you finish him off like that. And here's the Celebrian Rod, and there we go. You've got your 2 parts. Heart of Noxxion, I believe that drops a lot, so somebody will be happy if they get that. Right, back up here, and we're going to clear these larvae here. There is another patrol, I believe. Third patrol of Dryads. So these ones shouldn't pull with the other group. Just be really careful that you don't pull them together.
I need to get closer. That's
Right. This next group is going to be your first real challenge on the orange side. So you want to make sure that your tank holds aggro on the barbed lasher while your DPS... So mark which ones you want to kill. These are the ones that do the knockdown.
That's still recharging.
Watch out for any patrols. Just keep your eyes open. I don't see any, so you won't pull those guys up there. Just take these ones out. Be aware of this, Entangling Roads. It is a magic debuff, so if you have a priest or a paladin, it can be dispelled. Alright, so this guy can be pulled by himself. And chances are you won't pull those. They are level 45. If you're level 52, 53, you're not going to pull them. Because you're 10 levels ahead, right? Here comes the patrol that I mentioned. Patrol number 3.
I'm out of range.
Right, so take that patrol out. If you do need to do those, kill them. Take your time. Right, that's the last patrol for this area. Okay, one more group with Barbed Lasher. Okay, if you want to do Razorlash, he is an optional boss, or it is an optional boss. If you want to do Razorlash, then do it. And then see what it drops. Very nice for a druid, right? And the amount of agility on that makes them good for a rogue as well. So rogues and druids rejoice. Alright, so you've killed Razorlash. You took the time to kill Razorlash. Because you're in here, you want to kill as much as possible, right? Okay, another group with a big guy. Keep your eyes open for patrols. I don't think there are any other patrols. Right, now that you're done with them, so you don't have to clear any more. In fact, because those are level 43, if you drop down right here as a party, you drop down here, you should not aggro those slimes. They're really far away. So, just to be safe, you want to start at this end. And you want to just clear your way along the river. So you can ignore all the slimes. And you clear your way along this disgusting river. Rest assured you will not aggro those slimes at level 52. All the way along the river, ignore everything, ignore all those. Even though they're level 45, you won't aggro them. Alright. Celebras. DPS, mark what you want to do in order, right? Tank holds Celebras. DPS, focus fire each of the things. As soon as he dies, these despawn, actually. It is safer to kill the ads, but another tactic is just to focus fire Celebras. Alright, so you talk to him, and you go, I carry both parts of the scepter. Please show me the stone of Maraudon. Okay, so he gallops off. You'll probably have to repeat this with each of your party members, so it's going to take a few more minutes. So there's a tome, so you want to read the tome. There we go. You've done your little RP thing, and he gives you the scepter. Cool. Alright, our next step. That is the main part of the dungeon done. That's the 2 wings. Now, we're up to the final stretch. You've probably been in here for 90 minutes at this stage. You activate Path of Frost and your party runs across the water. Cool. Alright, so straight ahead. Now, these are a higher level, so we want to start really making sure that we clear them.
Can't cast that yet. That ability isn't ready yet.
That one probably won't aggro, but just keep your eyes open to the left and right for them. There's probably one more. There it is. Right, once you've cleared those, 2 things to note. One is, there's a patrol. If you can see the patrol, mark it. Second thing is, these Dimetrodons have a silence.
It's too far away.
Just be aware that I'm not sure if it's these particular ones, it might be the other color, but they do have a silence, and I think it's a 10-second silence. So really just make sure your healers stand at range. Be aware that there are rock elementals patrolling. Rock elementals are way off in the distance now, so the green ones might be the ones that silence. You're doing one group at a time. If you see the patrol coming, don't pull a group. Just be cautious, be sensible. So, for example, I see that the patrol is coming back. So if I were in a party, I would just wait. I would wait for that patrol to come back. Just be aware when you kill the guardian, it spawns little ones. So you want your tank to hold the big guy while you take out the little ones first. Alright, you don't have to clear there. But there is another patrol. So, patrol number 2, be aware of. Keep your eyes open. Pull it when it's safe. Spawns shardlings. Take them out. Right, so that patrol will patrol all the way up here. There is a safe spot just here. So if you're able to clear these, it gives you a safe spot. Otherwise, you can just drop down. But, okay, so here is another patrol that you want to be aware of. So don't pull the giant and the patrol at the same time. Right, so patrol number 3. Remember, when they die, little ones spawn. Get your tank to pick them up. You probably have to clear this guy at this point, but we're going to be going up this hill, up this incline. Clear them one at a time. Be aware of the patrolling one. Okay, let's find out if these are connected. Yep, they are connected, so make sure your tank picks them both up. Never put your back to a drop. And there he is, the big boy himself, Landslide. So I'm going to white hit him just to see what he does. Trample. That's it. So, trample. Trample's not doing anything. Ah, stun. So it's a 6 or 7 second stun. And then he summons shardlings. So when your tank's stunned, be really careful. Alright. Here we go. He's got a trample, which I think does damage. He's got the stun, and he's got he summons wee little shardlings. But what he drops tends to be pretty good for tanks usually. Or a caster. Absolutely amazing for a mage or a warlock or a priest. So yeah, there's Landslide, optional boss, don't have to do him, but he drops some good stuff, so do him. And we're running. This place is awesome, it's this huge cavern. The aesthetic in here is so cool. Okay, patrol number 4. This one, I was just about to say, this one turns around and goes back, so just keep an eye on it, mark it with something. And now you've got 4 Dimetrodons here. So just be aware. Keep an eye on the patrol. Okay, you don't have to engage with those giants. At level 52, 53, you're not going to aggro those. However, these giants all come in pairs. So you could wait for the patrol to come back, or you could take out these 2 and then wait for the patrol to come back. I should really be looting stuff for silver to repair my gear. I don't even know how much gold this guy has. 2,000. Oh, that's plenty. Plenty. Right. Just be aware of the patrol. You know how long it's going to take you to kill these guys. I would not attack these guys while the patrol's coming back. You do not want to be caught out. Alright, there's the princess. She is the main boss. She's level 48. So, there's only one skill I know of that she does that you have to be aware of, and that's this kind of explosion thing. And as soon as she starts casting her dust cloud thing, all melee, including hunter pets, need to exit. I think it's about, is it 10 meters away or so? Anyway, so make sure everybody's ready. I should have really not put my frost fever on her, because I should just be white hitting. Alright, let's wait for the dust cloud. So, repulsive gaze. The dust field, there you go. So you back out to here, so you're not taking any damage. Oops, even further. So there you go, see? And she does that. As soon as she does it, run to about here. Okay, and then pick her up again. I don't know what repulsive gaze is. I think repulsive gaze is actually, I think it reduces something. I don't know. Maybe she focuses on you. Maybe a repulsive gaze means that she focuses on that target. Okay, dust field. Just make sure your tank's ready. Everybody keeps pumping so long as your threat's lower than the tanks. Alright? Okay. Let's just finish her off. So that's all you need to be aware of. The tank could be kiting. Constantly kiting, possibly.
I'm out of range.
So that when she does the dust field, you're getting as much distance as you can. I have Theradras. Oh, it's all the caster loot. All the caster loot, I must say. And then you talk to Zaytar's spirit after you've defeated the princess. And you pick up the Seed of Life. And he wants you to seek out Remulos. Alright, our next step is to jump off this waterfall. It's either jump off the waterfall or go up the bridge a little bit more and then jump off. But it's fun to jump off the waterfall, so we're going to do that. So, you've jumped off the waterfall. If you've got levitate, cool. You could run across the water. If not, you're going to have to swim. And Rotgrip, he's the next boss. So, make sure your tank is fully ready to take on Rotgrip. He does a bleed. So let's engage with him. And I will just white hit him a little bit. And there you go. So, puncture is a bleed. If you have Luffer, if your tank has Luffer, use it. Maybe when it gets to 2 or 3 stacks, because he can stack it, as you can see. If he hits you with it and stacks it, I don't know if Luffer only removes 1, but yeah, do what you can. Your healer's going to have to really focus on keeping you up. But that's really all he does, is that puncture, which is a bleed effect, so you're taking extra damage. And then Rotgrip's down. That's what you want to see, right? If you're on a paladin, that's what you want to see. You want Gator Bite Axe. 100%. Alright, so with Rotgrip down, there is one more boss. One more boss. Like I said, long instance. A long instance. I've been in here for almost an hour, I think. I'm just going to skip these Hydra. There's no point in my killing them. Remember? Trolls. You shouldn't aggro the worms, but you will have to clear some worms. Right, those ones should be fine. They won't aggro. And they're all normal too, so...
I can't cast that yet.
Another patrol. Mark it. Don't engage with it unless you're sure that you're not going to pull something else. And the patrol's coming back, so you want to be really aware of that. Kill the patrol somewhere safe. Clear the normal worms.
That spell isn't ready yet.
And there he is. The final boss that you're going to kill in this dungeon. And guess what? There's a patrol. Always expect a rock patrol. Alright, so what does he do? I think he does a dragon's breath or something. Goblin dragon gun, that's it, yeah. So face him away from your party. It does fire damage, I believe. Yep, it does fire damage. So fire aura could help if you've got a paladin. Fire resistance aura could be handy. But that's basically all he does. He's got a really cool looking shield and a sword, and he does this goblin dragon gun. That's basically all he does. And then you crit him for 4.5k. Where is his body? There we go. Tinkerer Gizlock. What did we get? A one-handed sword that increases critical strike rating and does 35 DPS. That is pretty good. That is a really good tanking sword. Or any sword, right? That's great for a rogue. That's great for a warrior. That's great for a paladin to tank. It's... goodness me. Alright, we're done. So, the only thing you can do from this point is say to your party, thank you everybody, and Hearth. Or get a mage to open a portal. Because it is very hard to get out of here. It takes ages to get out, and you have to clear more, so there's no point. That's it. That's the dungeon. That's everything. I'm gonna just Deathgate out. So, hope you enjoyed this. I hope this guide was concise enough. I know I rambled a lot, and I know that it's a long instance. But hopefully it's a lot clearer for people what to do and where to go. And Maraudon can be daunting for people, not only because of the different packs that you encounter, but just in terms of, whoa, I can get lost because it's so big. But you don't need to get lost. You just need to jump down where appropriate. Be aware of patrols where necessary. And just work your way around. Just work your way through the instance. It's going to take you at least 2 hours to get through. So make sure you've got a lot of time put aside. But yeah, anyway, thank you for watching. It was a very different hardcore video. It's my first hardcore dungeon guide. Hopefully I'll make some more as we go along. But I hope you enjoyed it. And yeah, thank you for watching.